Hi everybody, I'm sorry that the traffic is so loud. It's just that I don't have air conditioning, so I've really got to keep that door open. But up here where I live, we've got a nice screen to try to keep out the flies. But oh my goodness, talking about flies and bees, and look at what someone's done to me. The Orchideous curse. I, I'm growing flowers every place. Out of my ears. Instead of tears, got this baby's breath here. Look at this. Let me show you this. Oh my goodness, some of them are even like see-through, making me vanish. It's growing everywhere. It's spreading, and I've got to get to Hogwarts so that I can try to get rid of this. I mean, talk about a green thumb. I have a green everything. Okay, I'm gonna try to not take up too much of your view. Let's see what we can do about casting spells and solving puzzles in Harry Potter's Puzzles and Spells world. And we'll see if we can't get some professor to help me. Alright, let's get in there. You can come with, of course. Hello, viewer, whoever's out there. Someone's hit me with the Orchideous curse, and I am growing flowers out the wazoo, and then some. They're just everywhere. Hopefully I can cast enough spells so that somebody will be able to figure out how to help me before I leave again today. So here we are. Haven't been in this game in a little bit. Let me just adjust the screen so you can see what I see. I think that's what you need to see. Okay, that's okay. Keep my flowers blooming out of your way. Oh no, we've been demoted again. Just not enough people playing. I just haven't been winning as many games as usual. But this is a new day. Hello there. Let's take a look. Let's go get the bad news first and get out of our way. Well, we did as much as we could do, honestly. We need more people in the game, that's all it is. So if you're out there and you want to join us, please go ahead and do. Oh, I've got some free time already on the board. And I just want to... Oh! Quidditch claim. Did I win? I didn't even see that. Did I win? 50 trophies sounds good to me. That is what we need to get ahead of the other teams. Are the trophies. They're my number one thing that I like to catch nowadays. Alright, let's just take a look. 23 minutes. I don't want to waste it. We're at the top of the green zone. I'd really like us to stay there. Those 50 trophies are a good start. And let's head over to the vault, where getting gold is much easier than in the physical world of Earthlings. Alright, Muggle world, we're leaving you behind. We're heading off to Hogwarts. Let's see what we can do. Start with the daily puzzle, because that gives us trophies. And we like them trophies. Keys. Featured? Yes, we want every bonus we can get. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. I want to do that first. I'm gonna do this. I don't think any of that's gonna hit very much. It's all too cluttered, but we've got 2 more men down. Oh, I like when a bomb and a lightning bolt are together, that's for sure. Hmm. Hmm. I do have to get this other man down. I have to get the ice cube down. We'll do that. We'll do that. Oh, it's bad. Wait a second. No, I'll have no moves left to get rid of what he leaves behind. Dang. Oh, wait. Oh, and I had buffs down there. Do I have enough gold to do anything about this? I don't think so. Dang you, flowers. I should sell you. Gonna replay. Nothing else I can do. I've got to get the daily done. It's telling me to do this. Last time I wouldn't. Maybe this time I have to listen. No, I didn't like that outcome better. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure what I think of this. Gotta get that yellow things free. Oh boy. One. Did I do it? Oh my goodness. Yay. Hey guys. I got hit with the Orchideous curse. Could you please go find Pomona Sprout for me? Thanks. I wonder if she's in today. Ding, 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 ding. 22 minutes, 16 minutes. Let's get back in there. Miss Sprout, please help me. Help me. Are you the one doing this to me? Do you miss me that much? Ah. I ate my butterbeer fudge today that I got from the Witches and Wizarding Festival that I went to on Saturday. And the fun continues. It was better than the one you get at Universal, which just tastes like wax. So I say yay, cold water. Yeah. This isn't very productive, is it now? Okay, we'll get some candles down. 1, 2. Miss Sprout, I'm sprouting flowers. Help me. Help me. Running out of room, getting very nervous about this. Getting very nervous, running out of time. Oh, what's this? Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. No, so much to do. Okay, have no choice, must try again. Is there more room? Do we have more lives? 1, 2, okay, let's do it. Can't buckle my shoe, can't see it. I'm covered in flowers. Somebody hit me with the Orchideous curse. Somebody's been pranking me all month long. This month has been all about pranks. Alright, let's do this another way. Hello, brown Pegasus. He looks pretty strong, actually. Gonna put it here. We're gonna put it here. Go. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, glass bottle, go. We gotta clear this board. One move left, that's it. Oh my lord. I cannot win this way. One more life, one more life. Come on, Pomona Sprout. If I don't get this, are you gonna keep me covered in flowers? Come on. Come on, ma'am. Let me free. I know I smell nice, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to be covered in flowers. Dun, 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 dun. Come on now, I'm trying to hit as much as I can. Only one left. Fuck. Oh, pardon my French. I guess I have to just erase this video. I don't know. Sorry, I forgot people were listening or potentially able to. La la la, I'm thinking about fudge and shiitake mushrooms. That's all I said. Also, I'm eating very spicy tomato sauce on my spaghetti today because I wanted it hot, hot, hot. Okay, let's see how bad I am at this one. Okay. So all the cups should pop. The skull! And we need what? Blues and reds out of here? Bombs away, bombs away. Switching spell. Yes. I wish those gold coins went into our pot, but I don't think that's how it works. Okay. Get the white stuff out of here. Send that out. Incendio! Rockets away! Just don't burn me! Ah! My flowers! Okay. Let's get this book down. Goodbye! Incendio! I think I don't get any more help now. I think I've used it all up. Oh, come on now. Give me more moves. Give me more moves. I need more time. Oh, it's a lot that I need there. Oh my god, there's more of these books. Oh. Oh no. Oh. 7 more items were needed. Let's try again. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. What are we getting? What are we getting? Skull! Ugh. Switching spell. Still stick by that. Like to see the skull coins take over. Yes. That cleared a whole section for me. Just doing that. Come on, come on. Oh boy, boy, boy. Oh, I don't have enough moves. Boy, boy, boy. So what's left? Envelopes and another thingy. Okay, this. It's gonna take this. Not even all the books are on the board to finish it, even if I hit everything right. One just came down now. So it's never gonna happen. I say boo to that. Boo! Okay, different tactic? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just one more. I'm not gonna get there. Okay. All the teacups are down. Cross. What will that mean for me? Let's get under there. 1, 2, 3. Incendio. I don't even think I have enough to pop both of the incendios. We find out. We find out very shortly. Oh, so close and yet so far for more assistance. Boo. Okay. Okay. Itchy. Itchy. Cups, cups, what are you? The acorn. Acorn. Still, switching spells my favorite. Let's get down that whole column there. Get that spell book down. Get you down. Hi, shiny guy. Alright. Get it all down, get it all down. Ooh. Can make a friend. Oh, oh. I want lightning bolts instead of keys, right? Boom, 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 boom. We're still okay. It's still not letting me do it. Here we go. This will make a difference. Acorn is good. We want acorns from teacups because we've got enough time to burn things down. Go bursting bombs, bombs away. Oh, we only need one more loop. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah, it's done. Yes, it's done. I'm gonna do, since I'm the flower girl, I'm gonna do a happy dance. Oh, look in the mirror. I'm beautiful. I smell great. Come on, guys, stop laughing at me. Ronnie, stop laughing at me. Ron, I know you're trying not to laugh. Thanks at least for trying. Aw, guys, Pomona didn't help me. I don't know who can help me. But I've got to get these flowers off before I go to bed tonight. How much can I still do? Oh, new Scamander, do you know anything about living flowers? I mean, I guess they are alive, but I mean, like, humanoids? I guess I have to earn something here. I never have won new Commander's things, so maybe today's the day I try. Come on, let's not waste our lives. Whoops, I didn't mean that in the real way, but yeah, that too. Let's not waste our lives. Seems like a good plan. Spread the butterbeer. Okay, so the butterbeer at this festival, not like universal, and it was gross, but the butterbeer fudge from the ice cream store in town, that was awesome and better than what you get at Universal. And I'm just gonna say that. Some pleasant surprises this past weekend. I wish they were doing it for more than one day, but you get what you get. Okay. This is a different kind of puzzle thing. Oh, good. Around and around in a circle it goes. All around me, I'm the spoke in the wheel. I'll give on some things to get in the others. I need to spread that butterbeer. Go like clockwork, let's do this thing here. Oh. Let's go. Did I spread it? I did! It's a victory! And the flower girl dances once again. Kind of like the Black Rose cuffs, though. Wouldn't mind that on a slinky outfit. You know, just thinking ahead. Alright, you guys, stop your laughing at me. Okay, Newt, I'm coming for your special prize. Today I want the prize. Ooh, 10 minutes free time. We couldn't have got that at a better time. We need it. Mischief afoot. I never beat Mushroom. Mushroom, I want to beat Mushroom. Please let me beat Mushroom today. Let's beat Mushroom right now. I don't ever know how he chooses when to pop. Let's play. Darn tootin', let's play. Come on, Mushroom. Wanna win. I wanna win. I gotta beat Mushroom. The spider. And I saw my horsey. Okay, we're doing this. We've got to get the map to the door. We've got to clear the pathway. I don't even know which pathway he wants to walk yet. Oh. Accio Dragon coming in. Go! Burn it all in! Oh, it's the area I already basically cleared. But, oh, wait, that was helpful. That was helpful. There are so many things to clear. Okay, this has to go wherever it will. Alright. Everything's popping. I don't even know what to do. It's no time to do anything because it has so many things in its own mind. Go, dragon, go! Burn it all to hell! Yeah. Do. I'm a very gentle soul. Do you believe me? Come on now. Accio Arachnid, let's do it, burn a hole through. We gotta get through it today. Come on now. Don't go visiting. Take things down for me, take things down. I have to get rid of the grays. Okay, I think there's a path. Yes, there's a path. And we still have to get rid of the other stuff, though. 7 windows. Oh, that are in some tight places. And these 25 of these dark eggs. Okay, 1 window down. this. Okay, there's this. Take. Oh no! Don't mess with me. Spider eggs are gross. Okay, I've hit the windows. I'm gonna hit the window. Crapola! Oh, I remember what I was trying to do. There's 2 eggs down there. I have to hit those windows. Oh, it's not good. It's not looking good. Oh. Okay. I see what's going on. I never beat you, mushroom. 6 minutes left. Let's go, let's go. What's new? What's new here? Okay, reveal. They changed the professor, so even though I used up Pomona Sprout, Spumona, that's gonna be close to an ice cream flavor. Spumoni. Alright. Fantastic Beast. I want to get that hippogriff. Yes. Daily puzzle's done. I'm going to, okay, I'm just going to do Newt's commander's thing. Come on, Newt, help me out, magical beast. Let's do it. And I've got my very strong brown Pegasus boy there. I think it's a boy. It moves very strongly. Looks like he has pretty good flanks. Alright, we need Mr. Weasley to come down. He's got a very good spell. We need his buff. Yep. Yep. We need to get these cakes out of the way. Meow. 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 So close and yet so far. Oh, I'm gonna ask for Mr. Weasley's help. The cake is gonna wait. Let's hope it's not the wrong move. Oh, it's not the wrong move. Exactly. Go, go, lightning bolts, clear this board for me. 2 Mr. Weasleys at one time. What's that gonna do for me? What's that gonna do for me? Come on, Weasleys. Come on. There should be 2 of you give me something good. Oh. No. Try again. Oh, now that I can't make any moves. Dang it. Oh. Oh, sucks. Come on now. I want to do better than this. Stupid flower curse. Okay. You're gonna go, you're gonna go. No waiting for you. No waiting for you. Nothing for you at all. Na, 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 na. Let's go, Weasley. Let's do this thing. Make it possible for me. Oh boy, this is a dead end. I'm not breaking through. Oh, I got two of them. Whoa, look at that all over the board. Those star point. Thank you, Mr. Weasley. Why is the bottom so stubborn? Thank you, horse. All I needed was that cake. Oh, that's the closest I've been today. Newt Scamander, you are evading me. I want that buckbeak. I never get close to getting Newt Scamander's thing. Come on now. Come on. Ugh. Get Mr. Weasley down. Man, oh man, nothing's budging. Ding 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 ding. Oh, we did it. Yes, finally. We probably used up all our lives too. We'll find out soon enough. Ding, 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 ding. I want Newt's cases. We're just gonna keep going for that. Play, play. This is a different configuration. Nothing's moving, so books are gone. We have to get rid of these bird cages of imps. We don't have enough moves to do it. I don't think so. Let's get rid of all those ice things too. It's not gonna happen. We don't have enough room. Come on, you move this. None of them are out though. What does that do for me? Oh, it unlocks them. And I can do nothing about it. One move. And not enough gold to keep the play alive. That's the way it is. I can't believe it's 7 o'clock. I really lost my day today. I was in a bad mood. The swimming pool is just overrun. They keep putting like 4 and 5 different things in the pool at the same time when we're supposed to get our chance to exercise. This town doesn't have hours for people who have day jobs or go to school in daytime. Really only thinks about keeping the senior citizens or the unemployed busy. And so for those of us who need to try to protect our health so we can continue to be the wage earners, we don't really get the help. And COVID really did a number on me, and not having sports, not having the ability to at least swim was bad. But now that it's finally open, it's not open for the hours conducive to helping the people in the prime of their life from these sedentary jobs and this commuting to be healthy. And I've complained to it before. I've talked to them in person and put it in writing. But it's like today, like every time, in order to lose visceral fat, you have to move at a slow pace for 2 or more hours, because the first hour of not raising your heartbeat but continual motion, not only gets your body ready to start burning it, but it hasn't burnt any of it yet. You need to do the second and more hours to actually get rid of the calories, the visceral fat. That is the problem that's taking away your health and hurting your heart and your lungs and all of that. And it's just so frustrating that they don't care. They only care about bringing in as much money as possible. But I left pissed, and I let them know it. So I've written letters about this before. And the other thing is, they don't heat their pool very much at all. And they don't let's just say this. A couple times that I've gone swimming this summer, it wasn't children who did it. It was the older aged people who don't have control of their bowel system anymore pooping in the pool, and they don't clean it out. They just say, "Oh, the water will recycle 4 times every day," and then when I say, "So does that mean it's like, do they put chlorine or anything?" They don't answer you. They walk away mumbling like, "I'm scared, man. Like, I don't want to be sicker because I've gone somewhere trying to exercise." And that's what it is here. And I just wish I had the money to have a house with a pool. Have a house. I'll never get one. Policies since the 50s set in motion that my generation would never be able to afford homes. What the F are they doing? And it's in all the Commonwealth nations. It's not just the one. It's those impact all around the world, in every Commonwealth nation. New Zealand, Australia, Canada, it's all going through the same because of these policies. I'm pissed. I'm on a cranky day. And I live in a place where there's sirens all the time. Now, if I get this job, I haven't heard back yet that HR has approved the request by the boss to hire me. So I'm still like wishing they hadn't said welcome to our school, because I'm not going to do any work for them. In the past, these guys try to get you to do work for them, hand in a month's work at a time beforehand to say, okay, we approve this for when school starts. Nah, because then they hand it to their kid and give their kid the job. So I'm sorry. And then that one principal said, well, that's true. There's so many people desperate for work that someone will do it. So I guess that won't be you. And I said, at least I won't be used anymore. But you know, it's really frustrating how shyster it really is out there. Nothing's good, nothing nice. Nothing's gotten better. It's getting worse. And I'll be lucky to clear rent this month, and I am using my credit card to survive. And nobody can stop me from this rant, even though I should be ranting it here. I don't know. I'm just very frustrated. I can't even just go and swim. There's no room. And the other thing I don't like is people swim right into your face when they see you've been there and you're already in that lane and there is room, and they have to swim into your face. I feel like they're playing prison bitch with me all the effing time. Oh, sorry. So I don't know how to not swear, and I've been lucky that this far into the YouTubing I have not, and I can't. I seem to just be missing in my brain that I'm doing it too often in today's session. I think something about being turned into a batch of flowers is really getting to me. I will blame whoever put the Orchideous curse on me. May you never have a vanilla orchid again, you beastard who put this curse on me. At least I smell nice. But all these are sirens. It's just like there's one major road in one direction and then the highway in the other direction to take you to and from other towns and townships and the farms. And in the winter, all the skiing. I'm tired of it. That's one strong looking Pegasus, you know? It really does look strong. Shut up out there. Sometimes I wonder if they actually need to use a siren or they just want to go through the intersections without stopping. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Oh no, I want to do this and pull up a bunch of buds. No puns intended. Huh. Oh yeah, that's good. He just ate up a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, that's really good. Let's see if I've got enough moves here. Do do do. Eh. By miracles, it's happened. And little creepy crate is gonna spit up some extra goodies. Meow. Makes a cute sound. Meow. Come on, come on. I've opened one briefcase. Meow. 10 minutes. Oh, we need that time. We need that time. Yes. Let's do this thing. Oh, 9 minutes remaining. Let's not waste it. It goes fast. Fantastic beasts. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we're claiming that 50. And here we go. We can win a half an hour if we can just keep winning. Let's go, win, win, win. We're gonna need the free time if we're gonna stay alive out here. Hello, Remus. No peeing on me. If you turn into a wolf, you just leave me be. Was that Neville? Wow. Neville Longbottom wasn't there. Hello, Hero Flame. How are you this evening? I'm just amusing myself. Someone threw the Orchideous Spell on me, and I'm growing flowers everywhere. But I smell good. How are you today? You disappeared on me the other night. I'm thinking you fell asleep. So I've done a lot of, yes, today's my day to blossom. I actually topped up a lot of scripts for videos I'm going to be making over the next week, and I have produced some that are preset to pop in advance. I haven't got as much done as I wanted to because sometimes it takes a lot more time than I expected. And then other times I'm not so picky and I'm just like, let's just go do that. But I am trying to keep things original. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I don't even know what level I'm on. I just know I'm up there. I forgot to look today. Okay, I got all the books down. I need to kill those lanterns. Oh, that's okay. Hero, you're never rude. Don't you worry about it. I mean, I'm online. I'm in my home. I'm safe and sound. I'm just putzing around. That's okay. You're not rude. It's all good. I do think that the subscribers we lost were the kids who liked the my singing monster, and I am concerned I'll never get to reveal your Locknut baby. And I'd like to get you and Tisha together so I can do that. I just had some time on my hands where I wanted to do things differently today, so after I left the swimming pool indignantly, I have not made up that time. Instead, I made a big meal, a meal that I'm enjoying right now. I made spaghetti, but I actually had some bocconcini cheese, and I usually don't add cheese to spaghetti. I tried to abandon cheese a long time ago, but it's not the same without the cheese. And today I decided I'm gonna have it. But I am gonna be later tonight going to have to make that up with a big walk or something, because I reached yesterday, I woke up at a different weight level. So all the weight that I gained last year is gone, but I need to lose the weight that I gained in the last year of COVID. The first year of COVID, I really didn't gain weight because where I was living at the time, I was in Quebec, where I actually could drive for about an hour and get to the Hilton, and the Hilton had a club membership. So it was in a different town, but I actually drove from different towns in order to swim a couple times a week. And on the weekend, you could go there, and the Hilton had a casino beside it, so I'd run around and have the free tea and coffee, pretend I was playing slots in between swimming, and I would swim 5 to 6 hours. Now, much smaller pool, so it's not like I'm doing lengths like a competitive swimmer, but all I needed to do was keep a steady pace and not change the pace. If you do that for 2 or more hours, you actually attack the visceral fat. So it was actually still working for me. It was worth it. You made curry? You like spicy foods. Well, I actually found, I was trying to find, sometimes I give you guys normal recipes, but sometimes I really like to find something that's not usual, that our families wouldn't have made, because I think that's more fun, you know, an adventure in the kitchen kind of thing. Because if you're hearing the same thing you always do anyways, what fun is that? No, I need to swim. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story, Hero. But it's a true story. So in the year that COVID was discovered, but we didn't know about it yet. I'm talking November, December, January, right before they started originally shutting down the airports. And I did get shut down and locked in an airport in the United States side, and then again on the Canadian side. So it took 3 days to get home from what usually is for me like a 2.5 hour airplane ride between Toronto and Miami, Florida. And before that, so around that time, I knew something was changing with my health. And because we don't know when our grandmothers went through things like menopause, or if they had cancer or whatever, because nobody went to a doctor. In the villages, there were no doctors, and nobody talked about these personal, disgusting bathroom issues with the down there stuff. And so we have no idea. And then in my mom's generation, so many people had to have surgeries, their tubes tied, problems with pregnancies, so they took out the tube. Like, doctors smashed up women's bodies pretty good back in the day. Well, you already have so many kids, you don't need this, and they just take it out. You find out later you didn't have a choice or whatever. Or some women have decided, I've had as many as I want, cut my tubes or whatever. You don't know when you were supposed to have your menopause, and you don't know when your mothers did. And so my generation's asking, well, do you know? No, nobody talked about it. And because women in my mom's generation started using things like birth control pills, but they're not necessarily just for birth control. They actually force you to have periods at certain times, so you can be regular, you can have, so for those of us that were going through like menopause as teenagers, for example, there's just people that bled too much too early, too young, end up not having the ability to have kids by the time they're in their 30s or even in their 20s. Like, there's all sorts of things we didn't know. Nobody talked about it. And you find these things out too late and through your friends, or once all the cousins start to talk. Now, my cousins hit their, 50s going into their 60s. We're like 30 years apart, my oldest cousin and me, because people had 9 and 10 kids in their families that survived. So I'm from the youngest of, my parents were both the youngest of multiple children with 15 and 20 years apart from their oldest siblings versus me. So my mom is like an aunt to people older than her. And people used to think it was a joke. Anyways, so I'm babbling. But I knew something was changing, and so I just assumed maybe I'm going through early menopause. Some of my girlfriends did. Those of us who didn't marry, those of us with heavier whatever, maybe it's just stopping. But instead of stopping, it did something weird. And other things were happening with my health at the time too. But for whatever reason, my heart stopped because I was hemorrhaging, but I thought I was just having increased situations because of stress, worry, illness, whatever was hitting me all at once. And then, but the thing was, it never stopped. So instead of going through menopause and everything stops, I started like the Great Flood, and it never ended. And the problem was this: with COVID happening, doctors were refusing to take patients, specialists were refusing to see people they didn't know yet, and emergency rooms didn't want you there unless it was something new. And plus, I was moving around at the time for work, between work and where my family was, when they didn't block the roads and stop you from visiting other towns on the weekends, because there was a time that even the police were on our road. The little town had just one highway to go up and down into the state we're in, and stopping people from going to New York and stopping people from going to Montreal, where it was so many people dying in that first few months. It was a shock to everyone, but they didn't want it spreading to the north where there were no hospitals and no nurses. So our country doesn't have hospitals and nurses and doctors all over the place, only around like the borders, towns closer to the main cities, which in the main cities are mostly close to the United States border all the way across. It's not up north, where the most of the land is. It's not peopled that way. And so I had to just live with it and hope that when I moved into the place where I am now, which is during the first full year of COVID, no doctor would see me. And even they made policy changes here, which is stupid to this day. If you don't have a family doctor, they won't even allow you into a walk-in clinic around here. It's not a matter of money. They don't want to see you because they don't know you and they don't want to get sick. But now it's stuck, and so I am what they call an orphan patient, so I've been using the emergency room system. Well, it took passing out a second time, so my heart was damaged in the first place from the original shock of a situation where I had prolonged pneumonia between November and January, and then in February is when they said there's a thing out there called COVID killing people, and I'm like, did I have COVID? And they're sure that it was just pneumonia, but it was so prolonged that it damaged my heart, so I had a weaker heart. But the swimming is the one thing good for all that, because running, your boobs pound down on your rib cage, they're pounding on your lungs, they're pounding on your heart the whole time. You're taking a mini beating while you're trying to be healthy, and since you can't run holding on to them in public places, jogging was out. So my thing was, I would drive in blizzards in the middle of the night to come back. I would drive in blizzards in the middle of early morning just to go and swim in this other town that I could get to when the police weren't blocking the road. Because the Hilton had a pool and they opened up public memberships because their pool was outdoors. They could get away with that. You just couldn't linger inside in the room with the bicycles and the ellipticals and stuff like that. And I was doing that until I couldn't. It just became too much and too dangerous, because you could have, it's like country out there, so you could have a whole pack of deer waiting for you and staring at you, and once you're like 2 feet away from them, that's when they jump out on the road. You could get killed out there. And they're gonna run away and your vehicle will be just totaled. So you had to be careful. So once it was too deep into the winter, I had to stop. Anyways, moving here, I continued to hemorrhage. And at this point, I knew something was wrong, and I was begging for help, and I was writing letters even to the Ministry of Health and to the hospitals, and getting really angry. And now I passed out in this school, so this was 2 years ago, where I had to work out of the library because the kids were at home, and we're teaching from inside the school, but the kids were at home during that full year of COVID. So when COVID happened, that was a half year of school. So this is the full year of school. And I almost died before Christmas. I passed out because there was not enough blood in my body for my heart to have something to pump. And so it stopped working and I passed out. I didn't know any better. I was lucky that I was sitting in a chair, so when I passed out and hit the floor, one of my legs was still on the chair, therefore leveled above me. So I was semi in a help position. If you know first aid, if someone's in shock or something, you put their legs up on something so the blood goes to the heart. And so because the heart pooled in the time that I was passed out, enough of it got to pool around my heart that it kept working again. I came to just knowing that I was completely exhausted and not comfortable. I threw water on my face in the bathroom, and I had 4 minutes to get back to work. And then after that last shift was over, and no one came to look for me, no one knew I was there. I could have died on the library floor. I did for a few seconds, I don't know for how long. And I drove myself to the emergency room saying, listen, this has been going on for a couple years now. I don't know what's up, but I'm not a fainter and I don't have headaches, and I just passed out on the floor. Nobody even helped me. I need someone to look at me. They threw me in an EKG machine right away. They ordered blood transfusions right away. And like it was the last week of school before the winter break for Christmas break and all that. And that was me 2 years ago saying, what the bleep? And I've been begging for help and begging for doctor. I still don't have a family doctor to this day, fighting about it. In the system here has gone down the tubes from when I was a kid, that's for sure. And when you're not a child, you're not their priority either, because I could be sitting there dying, and if 10 kids came in with problems, they're going to see the kids first here, which is good when you're a kid. They're trying to safeguard kids' lives, but that's what I went through. And since that time, because I wasn't well enough and I wasn't strong enough to exercise, I gave up on walking, I gave up on whatever. I just focused on working from my computer in a seated position. And so the second full year of COVID, which is now what, last year or the year before? I'm losing track. COVID was a 3-year thing affecting how schools were done online. So in the next year, so at this point now we know, the hospital knows, and they've given me permission to come in every time something happened, and they were monitoring, although saying you need to get a doctor, and I'm saying, everyone's saying they don't want to be my doctor, which is still the case. I even, when I got my benefits in June, went to a social worker, because that was a part of my benefits. I could talk to a social worker, and I asked them to try to help me get a doctor, and they weren't able to do it either, as a caseworker. And so she said, you're one of these people we'd identify as like vulnerable, and you've totally been missed by the system. But like, I needed a gynecologist, I needed a surgery to stop the bleeding, and even that was a big fight. And it was not normal. What I went through with my health was not a normal thing that happens. So it was pretty mad because it had consequences for my heart, which I wasn't born with a heart defect. I wouldn't have like inherited having heart attacks from my grandparents or my parents. That's not the thing that kills my family as a natural thing when you get to a certain age. That's not the thing. So I was very upset that I now live with a damaged heart, which affects being able to exercise. And swimming was the one thing that I could go back to, that I did since I was a kid, where I don't feel like it's a chore, where I don't resent it. I don't hate swimming. I like swimming, and it's something I know I'm not going to drown. I'm not afraid of drowning. I'm not afraid of the water. So that's what I do. Yeah, it's been like, so when I talk about food and drinking lots of water, that's all a part of me knowing from just doing my own reading, because I had to depend on me to have some answers to how do I help myself to eat for my organs. If you've ever heard of that, eating for your organs is a thing. Our organs like certain fruits and vegetables and not others. And if whichever one is the most in strain, then you can eat for it and you actually can help yourself. And broccoli is one of the favorites, actually. One organ didn't like it, but it's trumped by all the other digestive organs that do. In my case, I looked at what was most weak, and I ate for that first. And then I'll vary the other things in later. But I eat a lot of natural, uncooked stuff most of the time. I do heat things up, but it's like I throw a carrot in the oven until it's soft enough to bite. I was baking apples actually a lot last year and the year before, and where I started gaining weight this past year was the stress of the bad toxic work environment of that person, and secondarily it was I stopped eating apples, and I forgot to drink water as much as I was doing. So I make a big deal of it because I saw the immediate help that it gave me. So it really does help. Walking, if you can do walking a half an hour every day, that actually does make a difference. I've seen it. For me, it does actually work. And that's why, like, I got on here VTubing, because I was mad. Like, people are forgetting to cheer for you. I'm going to cheer for you. People are not listening to you when you don't feel well. Trust yourself if you don't feel well. Because I had to start listening to my own body to know I need to drink more water, or I need to eat more apricots, like for iron. Yeah. COVID really messed our medical system, because I can't get a doctor. They're not allowing me into a walk-in clinic because I don't have a doctor. That's ridiculous. The people at work, because I took my sick days, thank you so much. You know what? Not to be grim, here's my water bottle. I've been doing water bottles. I've been actually refilling my water bottles and putting them back in the fridge. I buy the giant jugs, the 4-liter jugs, and I use a funnel to refill bottles a couple times until they look like they need to be tossed. So I don't do as much waste. I'm trying not to make too much waste. And I've got a whole bunch of blended fruit drinks right from the farm in my freezer. I just put some more in today, and I'm stockpiling for when I start going back to work again. So every day I grab it and don't go to a coffee shop, because that's an important habit to break. It really wastes money fast. The prices there are too high, and the foodstuffs they offer, is it food? I don't know. However, they got it preserved with, that might make it worse for my organs to slow down. So yeah, so I will drink to your health and mine. I chug that down. There's like 2 inches left. And so that's part of my story. Part of why I'm doing this. Like, anything I can find that makes me feel happy, that gives me hope, that gives me like something that I can be proactive and control. I can control what I put in my body. I can control if I go for walks or swim, but the swimming is not painful. And like I had a lot of broken bones and cracked ribs and punched in teeth and dislocations for different reasons. Accidents, car accidents, bullies. And I never learned to not say no to bullies. I don't care. It just makes me angrier. I'm not the kind that could ever have been intimidated. I just get mad, if that makes sense at all, because I know that's what you're trying to do to me. And I just, my mother would say I'm combative by nature. I'm like my father. But it's, to me, it's like, no, I'm standing up for myself. But whatever. I was a person raised not to challenge authority, and I hate it about myself when people who don't have a right to ask questions that are personal, like that toxic employer I had in the past year, and I hate myself for answering and then get mad at myself because they have no right to that information, and they use it to hurt you. They use it to sabotage you. But since the medical thing where I almost died after 2 years of asking for help and no one would admit me through a door, and I was hemorrhaging for 2.5 years, almost 3 years, by the time I finally got a surgery, and they botched the surgery and didn't work. Or we could say my body is super healy, and regrew what they took out. So I'm still a functioning female. I don't know how else to put that. And it was very painful. I can't tell you how exhausted I felt, so that I've been sleeping as much as I have this summer. In pockets I've been sleeping, if that makes sense. Basically I've been going for my walks in the morning in the park, a local park, with my breakfast, have my breakfast, go for that walk, and then sorry, I'm trying to do the game at the same time. And then I go for the swim, and other than today I had a bit of a fit because they're always putting too many programs in the pool at one time. There's 5 programs in the pool today. There was no room to move. And if I can't keep walking and moving at a certain pace, if I have to keep stopping and starting, or keep stopping and just like treading, it's not helping me to get better. It's not helping me with anything. So that was no good. And I said something about it. And then I ended up, but usually the swimming is so important because also they're not putting the times to swim so that someone who commutes home from work or goes out early in the morning, you can't swim. Because if you go to swim, you won't get to work on time, or by the time you get home from work, it's too late to go and swim. And so because the summer I can't find work I always live off my savings from working during the school year, then uh, like this is my only time to lose whatever I'm going to lose, and I need to lose more than I did. But I lost it at a proper pace so that it shouldn't come back on. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a binge and 20 pound came off in a week, then it's going to come back on and then some. I did it slow. I did it to the formula, and I'm hoping that it sticks. But I am afraid once I go back to commuting, will I be able to access what I need? The good things that have changed, if you're not tired of me going on, because you can stop and change the topic at any time, okay? But things that have changed is since that time and doing the VTubing, I ended up in this game making, inventing group of nice people that hang out at that coffee shop. I'm actually going to be making a little video of a walkthrough of that coffee shop because it's like a Harry Potter theme. And I know that people say grow up, this is all like imagination, but you know what? Escapism is okay. I'm not hurting anybody. Imagination is I think it's a good thing to have. I don't want to be an old fuddy-duddy. I want my brain to stay active and imaginative and be a creator. And hopefully my storytelling is interesting and not... Hopefully I am entertaining or helping somebody. So, yeah. Thank you. And I know I've got so many... Because it's based on my actual life. And I see my avatar as an extension of me. You know, I think that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not in this to like flirt. I'm in this hoping if anyone else out there has been as ignored as I've been, that they know to just keep fighting for themselves even if other people don't encourage them to. I'm here to say you keep fighting for yourself, because I had one doctor upset with me that I had come back to the emergency room and threatened that if I didn't leave, this is before I got the surgery, that he would call the police. I said, good. And this is the first time I stood up to any kind of authority person, because I knew I almost died needlessly after suffering for years needlessly because no one was listening. And I yelled. I'm like, you go ahead, because then I'm going to countersue you and every other doctor I've seen in the past 4 years who've refused to treat me. I'm bleeding. I've already had one heart stoppage. I have a broken heart. It affects being able to play sports. It affects going up and down stairs, and you're constantly going up and down stairs in my job. I don't get to have my own classroom. I've got to go in and out, and the portables and the indoor, anything, like, you name it. I said I cannot afford, I'm single, I'm going to go into old age single, and I cannot afford to be ill. I have to be able to go to work. And that's my problem too with the swimming. I cannot afford to not swim, because if that's the only thing I can do and it's working for me to lose the weight, I've got to lose the weight. I've got to. Because the less you weigh, like even muscle-bound men who played sports like football or boxing, when they hit a certain age, by their 50s, the body naturally will deteriorate muscle mass, because it's relieving a load that forces your heart and your lungs to pump more, and the amount of oxygen you need to keep them going, it can tire them out where they stop. And so when a man reaches that certain age, actually I think my dad was in his 60s or 70s before it started happening with him, so that it's happened to me earlier than that, but then I am a female, so I'm guessing that's the way the hormone changes work as you age. But not being able to play sports and losing the muscle mass, and yeah, I have to lose the weight. I have to get it off because I need to relieve the pressure on my heart, which was damaged unfortunately during this time period where things were such a mess. And it's unfortunate. I don't know how many other people unnecessarily suffered because you couldn't get into a hospital or have a doctor or a specialist because they were afraid for themselves and the patients they already had. I guess we'll put it that way. But it will impact. Sorry about that. We have some speedsters on our street being idiots with their fancy muscle cars. I don't know if you get that where you are. But yeah, so that's part of my rant. You don't let them tell you no. If it's serious, you listen to yourself. If you're tired, you know, there was one instance where had I gone to sleep because I was so exhausted, it was hard to get to that hospital, to get to the emergency room, I would have gone to sleep and never woken up. So I'm not letting people say no to me when I need medical help now. But I do so much reading, so much research that when I'm showing stuff, even my Riddle Me Din Din stuff, well, sometimes I've gotten into the treats over the summer, but during my regular shows, I'm looking for things that help people lose weight, help people maintain weight, help people with dietary needs. So if I know someone's needs something, this or that, I'm actually picking things based on what will help with that. And I know those are my problems, those are my needs, so I'm doing that on purpose. It's very much on purpose. Even though I'm trying to present it in a fun way and not feel like make everyone feel like I'm nagging them. I know people hate that, but I really do sincerely think we need all the knowledge we can, because you know what? The generations before us didn't talk about it. They were ashamed, they were embarrassed, whatever. And so we didn't know. We don't know what to compare us with to have an idea of when should we look out for this, what should we look out for. I don't know. We don't know. We're guessing. In the generation to follow us, I guess they'll know a lot more. If they're looking for it. So yeah, that's this serious side of me. I was being silly earlier. With my flowers here, I'll show you. Since I'm the flower girl, I do my flower dance. I do my flower dance. They're growing in my pants. I got flowers. I actually like the rose cuffs on a sleek, skin tight outfit there. I actually think that's a pretty nice little silhouette detail. That gave me an idea. I used to want to be a fashion designer when I was a kid, but I wasn't given Heidi Klum's body or Daddy Warbucks' wallet, so I just make my own stuff for cosplays. That way, if I sew something wrong, it doesn't matter because it's just a cosplay. Anyhow. Okay, I can at least refill lives. And I think I already asked for lives. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. It looks like nobody new has needed any. I have one life left to play here. Okay, let me just look at where we are with the club thing. So we've been demoted back into Emerald, but we're right at the top. Hopefully no one catches us. Oh, we have 6 days to maintain that to get back into Sapphire. I love blue. I want to be in Sapphire. I want to know what's above Sapphire. We've never made it to the top yet. Okay. I want to go for this hippogriff baby thing, so I'm going to keep doing Newt Scamander stuff today. There's no broom races, and there's no Quidditch pitch. So here's my last life. Here we go. But please, by all means, tell me what you'd like me to talk about. I don't want to depress you. Whatever it is triggers you. I don't want to trigger you if you're having a sad day. But I will tell you that I am working on different videos to address those different kinds of things. Also, lots of cooking videos too. So, yeah. But I'm trying to make mindful minute videos where we look at animals or something cute. And there's 2 videos coming up where I'm actually going to refer people to look at other videos by other people out there. They don't know that I'm doing it. I'm not being paid. I've never talked to them in person, but I'm a fan of their stuff that I think fits the theme of the Celebrate Today stuff that I'm looking up on this Celebrate calendar. And I made one that kind of goes into the Brave Immortal Soul. So I've had 2 stories come through or by the end of this month, will have come through for the Brave Immortal Souls section. And there's one that I wrote, but I haven't produced it yet, just because it will take time in making the sound effects right for the parts of the story, and I don't have visuals for it. So I'm debating what to do about the visuals for it, because the Brave Immortal Souls series started before I had an avatar, and I basically was taking pictures of ruins and running them through a sepia or an old-fashioned look kind of thing. And because I can't make a movie to show you the characters in the same timing as I'm talking about it. So I might treat it the way I was treating some of the stories when I could have the time to make background pictures for like the Tuck-In and Chill nights, the scary stories. I may do something like that a little bit. Before I do that one. But that story is finally progressing. I was able to sit down with pen and paper the old-fashioned way and get that one moving along, so I'm happy about that. And the song for Noriyama still sits there. Technically it's done, although I'm not happy with it, but it's there. And I have some door games I can do, because I came up with more door games. I drafted a lot of stuff. I've actually, although I haven't done a lot with the exercise today, I took care of my tomato plants. And I took care of a lot of scripting. They're not complete, they're not finished, but what I'm going to do as the scripts for a lot of the videos that are going to come out by the end of this month. And then September, there won't be, I'll be doing the live shows, but I may be very busy with this new job, because the first 2 years you have permanent, if it's permanent. I'm waiting to hear from them now. So the principal basically wants to hire me. They put in a report to the head office asking the request to hire me. And that's the technicality. I don't know why HR gets to say no if they say no. I wouldn't know why they'd say no if they said no. But I'm hoping they don't say no. Yeah. So that's all my blustering. But I feel good that, see, I feel like I don't have enough time in the day. I need 2 bodies and run 2 different lives at once from the same mind. I wonder if that was possible. Because there's just so much I want to get done, and I'm actually stopping and walking to the bed, which hasn't been me for the past 3 years, to try to sleep. That's so new for me. But earlier in July I was passing out in this chair right in front of the computer, and that's non bueno. Not good for the neck. So it's a change. I'm starting to feel tired, and I'm starting to listen to the different musics too. I'm back into making binaural beats underneath a lot of those videos too, and I don't know if I noted when I've used binaurals, so I've been sneaky a little bit, but the ones that I forgot to note, they're the happy ones. They're to make you feel happier, to help you fall asleep. I don't know which one's which, but I haven't stopped to take the time to review them. I'm just going to keep producing stuff and sending it out there, because I'm trying to keep my algorithm. YouTube has finally started to show my thumbnails to people as possible things down the side column when you're watching a video. So the flooding of the market in July worked. August, you'll see I'm not doing as many per day. I'm just doing 1 per day now, maybe 2. But I was doing 4 and 5 a day in July to get them to not drop me, because they were under 3,000 shows a day, and now we're back up to, they're showing 36,000 impressions of me a day now, and I need to keep it there. So hopefully, as I come online and in the ad-libbing for the next 2 weeks while I have the time to do it, maybe it's my gaming that collects people that pop in. And so that's why I came online today with my Orchideous curse, which will soon be fixed, because it looks like I may be out of lives to play right now. This may be it for today with this game, and I might just take a pause. Are you bored enough that you're sticking around for a bit? Like, do you watch TV, or are you playing a game or something in another tab while you're also listening to me? Very curious about that, because I remember Lily telling me, oh, we have 1 life. 1 life popped. We can play one more time. Here we go. We're going in. We're going in. Let's... Oh, if I win, though, I get 30 minutes. I don't think I'm close enough across that bar to get the 30 minutes right now, though. But I have lasted for 1 hour, 41 minutes on my original 6 and all the little bits of timing I've won in between. I have been catching up on the sleep I've needed this year, yes. What's been happening is, what you guys don't see is, I'm swimming right up till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I putz around. I'll do my banking, I'll go pay my bills, I'll go do shopping if I need to do shopping for something for the house. I water my tomatoes and talk to my plants. I really do sing to my plants. If I had a dog, I'd be singing to my dog. I used to sing to my dogs all the time. So I make up little ditties for them to entertain ourselves. And then what happens is I eat my lunch, whatever it's going to be, and I fall asleep right in the chair right here, honestly. Or I'll know that I'm tired and I've been going to bed and having an afternoon nap. It's so dumb. It's childish. I did that when I was a baby. Old people do that. But I need it. And you know what? I haven't slept properly in a number of years. So I need it. Yeah. Thank you so much. And, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And then when I wake up in the afternoon, I will go for a little walk. I do some stretches on my balcony, not a lot. I'm not into yoga. I don't like yoga. I was a kid who felt relaxed doing kickboxing. I know you've made a note of my aggression. It's that, yeah. I like kickboxing. Yoga ticks me off. I just don't like being still. We're made to be still too much in this life. And I live alone, so there's no one to talk to, and I don't have a dog to sing to, so that's why I'm blabbing a lot here online as a VTuber. I thought it was the right hobby to give myself this summer. I was actually telling my dad, you know, this is the first summer in a couple of years where I have been actively doing stuff, not feeling bored out of my skull like I want to die. This hobby really gave me a lot to do because I actually really care about making it work. And, yeah. So, I mean, it's endless theoretically how much I could do on this if I had the right time to work on it. But, yeah. And I'm doing what I can. I'm a multitasker, so it makes sense that I've got a lot of different playlists and stuff, and as strange as it may sound, ooh, I have a joke day video too, so I'm gonna tell some cheesy dad jokes which I actually really like. And I'm getting better at crediting sources because I'm making these mind break videos where we just sit down and watch. Do you like the mind break videos where we just sit down and have I imagine people sitting with their tea, coffee, or bottle of water and just watching the cats, or the lions, or the elephants, or most recently the lizards. Did the lizards pop already? And there's gonna be more because there's some other creatures that are gonna be honored in August. That I want to do. So yeah, so my body, my journey medically has been some big turns in the past decade, I would say. Shockers and things. We're still in the middle of trying to, so my dentist is waiting for me to get benefits so we can go ahead and do some more stuff with that. And I think keeping your mouth clean, keeping your teeth clean, getting rid of what's the problem, if you can afford it. Dentists are so expensive, but if this job is for sure and I see a contract signed, because so many employers have lied to me and never given me a contract and keep saying, just keep working for us, we'll get it to you, just keep working for us, we're just backlogged, and then you never get it, and every year you have to move. I've spent so much money on moving in my lifetime. I was talking about this with my brother who did economics in school, that I could have seen the world. And technically I've seen the world. I've seen a lot of the poor side of the world. I won't go to war zones, so those parts of the world are already off limits, but I've seen most of the world. And Antarctica, I imagine, is going to be more boring than the North Pole because I've lived in the North Pole. I'm done with that. I mean, the penguins look beautiful, but they belong in nature and I'm not part of their tribe, so I can watch them on TV. Like, does it count if you see them in a zoo? I don't know, no. But there's some places I don't want to go to because I don't want to be bombed. But other than that, I've seen most of the world. And I thought I would see it differently. I saw it like a senior citizen, pretty much. The tour bus, doing it through exchange programs with school. The odd time I've seen a place because I was a competitive dancer or a competitive athlete once upon a time. You never know it to look at me now, but once upon a time, I was pretty fit. And I'll never be that again, but I am hoping to get close in the range. And, but I can see a difference between the end of June and now in the middle of August there. I can see the change. And I'm happy about that, and I just need to keep it going. So today, not having swam as much as I should have, I'm being sitting on my butt for so much, except when I got up to make food or feed my plants. A little worried about today. So I am going to go offline for a bit and take a big walk, because it looks like it's going to rain again. It's been raining here a lot this year. And then I will come back, and I am going to actually explore some other video games. Thank you. I'm trying. I do sometimes want to binge. I do own a thing of ice cream. I just haven't wanted to get into it yet. I'm staring at some peaches. I don't want to go bad. I know I have to get to them next. Peaches smell amazing. Peach pie day is coming up, actually. And I'm not eating all the things I like to eat. Like, I love plums. See, my grandparents were farmers, so they had plums, they had grapes, they had peach trees, apple trees, and pear trees. And the pears, when my grandmother would jar pears for the winter, they just tasted amazing. I miss all the cooking from my childhood. When I look at food in the restaurants, I try to eat something at the festival. I pick something that I can make. And I hate to say, when I'm trying to eat food from a restaurant and I know I cook it better than that, I'm sad I wasted the money. But then I'm also scared because I'm not a good cook. Mine does not taste anything like my grandmother, my aunt, my mother, nobody. And still, it's better than the restaurants out there these days. Are you leaving now, hero? I've run out of lives, so let's see. Let's see if this crazy jack-in-the-box can help me. Sir, I need to be cured. Someone hit me with the Orchideous curse. Please, I do not want growing flowers out of my body. Yeah. Can you hear them right now? They're coming back. The road racers. You know the cops actually put these speed bumps on our street. It hasn't stopped them from racing through. And we've got old people trying to cross the street and their walkers around here. It's not safe for them. One lady, I think she was almost pegged off. She dropped her groceries, an older lady with her walking stuff. And the cars, although they did stop for her to wait, but no one got out to help. Not even me. I drove by, but I didn't realize what I was looking at until I was driving beside, and I didn't want to block traffic, but they could get pegged off, man. In the winter here, you know, the town does not plow the sidewalk, so anyone in a wheelchair, they can't get around. I find that very sad. It's not funny even because they go on the road because they're so determined around here. They're so stubborn. People are so stubborn. That they're on the road with the cars in their wheelchairs, motoring down, holding up traffic, and they could get pegged, man. I'm glad it's never happened that I've seen, but thank you. You know what? So you like Venus's boots. So I want to call this, if I ever do expand enough to have ranks or whatever for my subscribers, I'll call them V's Bass Kickers. Because of that video I made. Would you rather wear Birkenstocks and face your problems or be a bass kicker? Bass kicker. I saved some pictures of bass so that it could look like I was trying to kick a bass. because I'm not allowed to say the other word. Although today, before you logged in, I actually swore a couple of times, so I don't know if they're gonna like flag me. But it came out by accident. I really wasn't thinking it when it came out of my mouth. So that's just a testament to me being frustrated with the swimming today. But I drank a lot of water though. I didn't drink anything but water today. So I'm hoping that balances off what I ate. Keep the name for the future. These bass kickers. Okay, I'm gonna chug my last 2 inches of water with you, Hero. I'm gonna take a break, but I will come back later. Maybe in a half an hour to maybe an hour at the most. It's 8 o'clock-ish right now for me. 8 by between, yeah, 9? Around 9 o'clock, I'll say. I'm gonna come back online. And I'm going to explore some of the games we didn't get to explore on Thursday because nobody showed up. So all I did was play Harry Potter and then I logged out. So I'm going to explore some of these games. I'm feeling curious today and I don't have anything else to do. No plans. So let's do it. I'm staying in. It's going to be an exploration of other video games to see if we would like them or not. And they're all I only do the free stuff from Steam right now. That's the stuff I'm exploring. So if you go to Steam, you can do these ones, the ones I'm showing you, for free. This one that I'm in right now is free through Facebook. So if you have a Facebook, Venus Kalita, I'm there. You can join me there too. I've got lots of room. Alright, Hero, I am chugging this down for your health and mine. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you later. And tomorrow, I will be online live doing Riddle Me Din Din. It's going to be mermaid themed. I just wanted to do mermaids this month. I'm being a girl. All right, I'll take care. Hero, thank you for spending this time with me. You just cheered me up today. So glad to see you. And I'm gonna give Harry Potter's world a little rest, and I'm gonna come back and explore other things. When I come back, I'm gonna say 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if that helps you with your timing. And if I see you, I see you. And if I don't, I don't. Oops, someone else viewer just came in. We were just about to log off. So I would like to say hi to the other viewer. Please say hi to us so we know who you are before we bail on you just as you get here. Who is it? Is it Tisha Adams? Because you know what? If Hero Flame and Tisha Adams are here at the same time, I'm going to reveal the Rocknut Marmot baby, the half-breeder we made so many weeks ago. We've never gotten to do the reveal. So who is that out there? Or is that Delta, our newest member? I know someone else is out there. I don't want to leave and be rude when you just logged in. So viewer, if you can, please tell us who you are. We're happy to have you. But I've used up all my lives. So I was just saying I'm going to come back 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, they left again. Okay, Hero. I'm gonna go and I will be back later. Wow, we almost lasted 2 hours. It's 1 hour, 54 minutes, 24 seconds and counting on my original 6 lives. This game can keep you busy. I love it. Alright. This is Venus Kalita. I'm signing off. Have a wonderful day. Good night, Hero. Good night, other viewer, whoever you were, for the brief moment you saw us. And I'll be back in pretty much an hour. I'll see you then. Take care, everybody.